Remember when summer vacations used to be about rest and relaxation? Well, it's 2018, and these days, what's the point of vacation if you cannot share it with the world? Tonight, Teresa Woodard shows us the new trend in travel, finding your next picture-perfect vacation on Instagram.
The more beautiful the picture, the more exotic the place, the more adventurous the pose, the more likes on the post. Something called Instagrammability is now trending in travel.
Instagrammable really means, am I taking a photo that I want someone to, quite frankly, be probably a little jealous of? We here call it a hashtag travel brag.
Research from Dallas-based Hotels.com shows travelers are choosing where to vacation based on social media. Sometimes they're intrigued by what they see on other people's accounts.
And sometimes it's about what'll get you the most love on your own account.
We have a survey that we did that shows that millennials in the U.S., nearly a third of them say that while they're traveling, they're tracking how many likes they're getting on their Instagram photos. So people really care that there's some interaction there.
A couple other Hotels.com stats. 87% of U.S. millennials say they turn to social media for travel inspiration. And 66% admit they'd prefer to post a vacation selfie over a picture with friends. Because the way people choose destinations is changing, companies that sell those destinations are changing too.
We have the opportunity here to help people realize some of their dreams with fantastic beach vacations. Travel is such a transformational type event.
Inside the beach-themed office walls of CheapCaribbean.com, which is also based in Dallas, they sold an entire Vacation Envy package, a trip to Bermuda alongside social media experts. It included photo shoots and tips for achieving the perfect post.
Help them frame their pictures, taught them how to edit them in Instagram, what filters to put on. We gave them free hair and makeup, showed them how to pick the best lighting so that they actually had a really brag-worthy vacation, which is what a lot of people are really looking for.
Hotels.com says modern-day travelers are planning vacations for adventure, art, and food. Their research shows 60% of U.S. millennials choose a destination based on what and where to eat. Maybe because food is so Instagrammable.
We've got employees that travel all over the world, and we always ask, when you go, come back and bring us a postcard.
Employee postcards line the walls, and employee photos fill the company's Instagram feeds. Once you start looking at them, you do start picturing yourself among the beauty.
I see so much of Zion National Park that looks just absolutely stunning, and I'm like, I need to go there. I need to experience that. I want that photo too.
Maybe it's shallow to be a photo-obsessed society, but if you look at it through another filter, inspiring people to see America or travel the world doesn't seem shallow at all. Teresa Woodard, Channel 8 News.
Teresa got several insider tips, some travel hacks while working on the story. You can read all about them by clicking on her story. It's on WFAA.com.